Welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright, well, first thing I want to say is sorry I didn't get a video up yesterday like I had intended to, but I had some real world things to deal with that kind of got in the way. Anyway, in spite of all of that, I've spent as much time as I could around here breeding the cows up here in the holding pen and getting more of them down into the machines. As a matter of fact, I do believe I have, let's see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5 machines full of cows now. And what are you doing back there? You're not allowed to be back there. Yeah, well, and right now I've got things are at the point now where I'm ready to start moving cows into machine number 6 here. So I thought I'd walk you through the process. This is a time-consuming as all get out sort of process because these guys take a long time to go from freshly hatched cow to cow ready to be cooked. Just like this place takes a while to grow to where every wheat is grown. Alright, so the first step is to come down here to this area that I've already got prepared. Let's see. Alright, when I get in here to do business, I'll put a block there and a slab up on top. I break this, I have wheat in the offhand, and they follow. And thank you, whoever it was whose name I can't remember right now, who suggested the idea of putting the wheat in the offhand. That's a good one. That was good. I appreciate that a lot. It has helped. Alright, I'm going to leave that one broken out. So right here is the water stream that will take cows into machine 6. Alright, and I've got some blocks up here to keep them from accidentally jumping out or whatever, anything like that. So now come down here, and I guess I will go ahead and put that in and throw a slab up there. Alright, wheat in the offhand. Break this. They are all interested and they follow. I just back my way down the tunnel until I get down here and go up here, put that up, put a slab on it. Now they can't get up there. They're trapped in the tunnel and they go to their fate. Now I just run down here. There's a whole bunch of them that they lost interest when I got too far away. So I go up here, get a bunch of them following, and then just back up a little bit at a time. And this whole mess of them here, they're glitching through each other, and Z-fighting is going crazy, and so on. Yeah. They all come down here. They follow. And with having the wheat in the offhand, it's so much better because that way I don't have to sacrifice having a tool or a block available when I need it. So this group will come down here. They'll eventually all end up down the tunnel into the cooker. They don't understand. They're the lucky ones. They are the lucky ones. They get to live in the cooker. Okay, come up here and get another bunch. Alright, and then just rinse and repeat. Back my way down here, just slow enough to keep the cows interested so that, you know, I don't get too far away with the wheat, otherwise they lose interest. Okay, almost there. They get a little funky around that, but they get through it. And they're trying to fight the current, but they lose. Alright, now I'll take one more trip up here and get a third bunch of them. Basically, I walk anywhere near that opening holding wheat, and cows come pouring out. Okay, let's go. Okay. Get this batch down here, and it probably is going to be the last of them for this machine. I'll have to take the wheat off the offhand so that I can go up there and have a look at how many's left. But, yeah. Quit fighting it, just go. You know you want to. There we go. Alright. Get this out of here. And see how much we've got left in here. I don't want to run the population down too low, or it'll take too long to rebreed. And this looks to be about right. Okay. And we'll run this last one down here. Get that one in there. And, oh, it's two of them. Okay. I thought it was just one. In any event, that'll be the last bunch for this time around. Go on. Okay. Alright, now, at this point, what my normal routine has been is this would be time to go in here and do the first of 3 times breeding. I would have to go in there with some wheat and breed these guys up again. I'm not going to do that this time because this is my last run for the night. I've been at this for about I don't even remember how long. Okay, I tell you what. At some certain points doing this, I stop and watch a video while I wait for these guys to grow up. And I've been watching Direwolf 20's Season 5 single-player series. And I've gone through 7 episodes while I worked on this. Yeah. So anyway, after loading the next machine, come back here and do the first of 3 breeding on those cows up there in the holding pen. Then I would come down here, and if there's cows in here, cook them. Need to hang around each one because usually there's a little something that doesn't fit in there, and it has to be picked up manually. It doesn't quite land on the thing in there just right. And here we got another one, the 3rd machine to cook. Starting to get a pretty good amount of steak, I'll tell you what. And leather, too. Okay. Looks like that all vanished in good order. Okay. Next machine. And they're done. Yeah. And finally, no, not quite, well, yeah. Yeah. Get these cooked. Okay. Alright, let me do this. This primes the inventory slots for folks like me that like to have the inventory arranged just so. There. And then, of course, there's these guys. Freshly installed into their new home. See, I don't have any wheat there. Any in here? A little bit. So, from this point, the next step in the process is to breed the cows in all of these machines, starting with this one and going all the way up here to the last one. And again, I'm not going to do that this time. But that's the routine. Start down there with the one that was just filled up, breed the cows in each machine all the way up to here. And once I'm finished with that, enough time will have passed that I can come up here and ender pearl in there and breed those again for their second breeding. Then it's time to go in here and harvest and replant all of the wheat. That takes a good 7 or 8 minutes. Finishing that, come in here and breed these again. After that, it's a matter of kick back and watch a video or whatever for about 20 or 30 minutes while the cows finally grow up and are all ready for cooking. When these down here, they're all ready for cooking. When the ones up there, when they're all grown up in that holding pen, then it's go back to step one and move another bunch of them down to the next machine in line. Yeah, a long, slow, tedious process, but I'm almost done. Almost done, because down here, there's only 2 machines left to fill. And I'll be filling them sometime tomorrow. I've been most of the night getting several of these done. And by most of the night, I mean up to the wee hours of the morning, because it is currently 4 o'clock in the morning, and I usually like to have my videos uploaded early enough that they can go live by 7. And yeah, I don't know if that's going to actually be successful this time. If not, I'm sorry, but this has been a long, slow process. And also, got another one stuck in there. That normally doesn't happen. They normally don't end up out here anywhere. Instead, it's, I think it's got to do with things getting a little glitchy in the transfer, loading them into the machines. And once that whole job is done, that will stop happening. In the meanwhile, the most recent episode 13 of TFC Modcraft, there was a thing about that. That video took an insanely long period of time to upload. Let me get away from all this noisy machinery here. Anyway, I have been experimenting with my quality settings, trying to come up with settings that are better for quality, that make the videos look better and sound better and so on and so forth. And I've been messing with the video quality settings especially. Now, the video quality on episode 13 of TFC Modcraft ought to be, and in fact, in my opinion, is positively awesome. That said, I'm not going to be able to do that again. I'm sorry, I'm just not. The reason is that ramping quality up that high, you know, I could do it. I've been able to do it for a long time, because Sony Vegas Pro 8 is, while it may be old, it is still very good software and is quite capable of excellent quality. And with my source footage coming from Fraps, I've got a lot of quality to work with on the source. You know, But that 35 minutes worth of TFC Modcraft episode 13, it came out at 1.8 gigabytes in file size. And let me say that again, 1.8 gigabytes, which makes that video the single largest file upload I have ever done. And I don't want to do it again. Because to give you an idea of how bad that is, and trust me, it's bad, is that that 1.8 gigabytes took over 7 hours to upload. And with apologies to everybody who wants higher quality and thinks that anything is worth it, it's worth anything to get higher quality. No, it isn't. I want higher quality too, but I simply am not going to have 7.5 or 8 hour uploads. No, that is not going to happen. That cripples me for everything else while that's happening. You know, I'll go as much as a 3 hour upload. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I have been paying attention when people talk about issues of video and audio quality. I do the best I can. But you know, there's some things I cannot do just simply because it's beyond the limit of reason. And the reason is super slow rural internet. Try it sometime. It'll make you cry. Anyway, that's pretty much what's been going on. And like I said, it's taken me a long time to get these cows in place, but finally it's almost done. And, you know, another few hours tomorrow, and I might actually have those suckers done. And meanwhile, sometime tomorrow, I am hoping to have, well, the day after this video, there should be another episode of TFC Modcraft, and hopefully it will take less than 3 hours to upload. Certainly less than 7. Yeah. Pardon me for ranting. I just had to talk about that because it was such a big deal. And, you know, it may not be a big deal for some folks, but it is for me when an upload takes that long. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I would love to do more because more would be something that doesn't involve looking at cows or listening to chickens. But quite frankly, it's late. Being after 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, I'm going to be doing good to have this thing live by 7 o'clock. Very good, because of the slow internet and whatnot. Even if it only took me 3 minutes to edit and render, which actually it takes a fair bit longer than that. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.